Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Kenny Pickett on the up. Fired up for this one. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. Before we dive into the video, a quick reminder about the Quarterback School Patreon community. This group is the foundation, the bedrock of the channel. Not only is it a great, cheap way to support the channel, but you get even more Quarterback School content. So if you are interested, hop over there, join, become a member. The link is in the video description. As for this video, let's get into it. Kenny Pickett, the Steelers, finding a way to move the ball. I love it right out the gate here. We're going to go a little long trap, 4 verticals. Hit the tight end down here to the bottom, away from the middle linebacker. Turning on some iteration of Tampa. Just a beautiful job. Love the aggressiveness right out the gate. Throwing the ball down the field. Who would have thought? Play fake, rip it. Beautiful. Right up on his face. It's just an outstanding design, play call, execution. There's a lot to like right here. A little in and out motion, end up in 2x2. We're going to get split field coverage, and I'm going to call Tampa. So not only are we doing a little play action, so we're going to get the guard coming across. We're going to get the back coming down here. The idea there is to try to get that second level of the defense to step up. Again, split field coverage, so 2 safeties. And then the thing about it is with the 2 safeties here, the middle linebacker, so the middle of the 3 linebacker types right here, he is going to usually turn to the 3 side for the eligibles. So there's 3 eligibles over there. There's 2 down here, right? So just count them outside in, 1, 2, 3. So he's going to turn and open to the 3 eligible side. We're going to wrap that seam right around him as he turns this way, away from him. So not only is there play action to that side, so you get this linebacker to step down, but you've got the mic turning away from him. So it's just those little details. Okay, so really watch this middle linebacker type. Watch how he turns to the field or to the 3 eligible side right there. As he opens his hips to the right, we've got this thing. And it's a beautiful job from Kenny Pickett as far as putting that back foot in the ground, ripping it. Love the aggressiveness to attack the middle of the field. Again, watch that middle linebacker on the left. As soon as 55 opens to his right, our left, we've got it. And again, a little bit of anticipation. Love it. Right down the hash. Right up on his face. Outstanding. Let's go. Next one here, 3rd and 1. I like the creativity, the aggressiveness. We've got offensive lineman over. So we've got a short side to the right. We're going to naked keeper this thing, reverse out, hit 30 who's going in motion. Nice throw from Kenny. Right on him. First down. So lots of things here. We got an extra offensive lineman to the left. Okay, so this is the tight end right here. We've only got 1 offensive lineman to the right. So guessing tackle over, we're going to go across and into the flat. Now, they're running in motion with him. Normally, you're thinking, oh, that's not that great. But he's coming from such depth behind the linebacker types. So the decision you have to make here as a defense is, do you want the guy chasing the motion to go behind the second level or in front of the second level? If he goes behind the second level, there's really no chance for him to come down and make this for a 1-yard tackle. You're going to have to give up some sort of leverage on the perimeter, and that's exactly what he does. So they bounce around the second level, got him. So you've got the creativity, the innovation with the extra offensive lineman over the short side. So the defense is thinking, oh, we're running to the left, right? You can see the big bodies to the left. Nope, we're going to reverse out, capture the edge with a flat, first down, let's go. Next one here, 3rd and 13. Again, we're going to work the tight end seam. The number 3 right up the gut. Right on the logo. Beautiful job. Great play call. Great timing and rhythm to Kenny Pickett's game right here. This is a beautiful throw. This is a perfect call versus this coverage. Again, middle of the field open. Attacking that middle square. Look at the throw right up on his face. Outstanding. So great design here. For me, 3rd down, you're going to see some exotic stuff in the league. I don't think this is that exotic, but to me, I would classify this as combo coverage. What does that mean? For our purposes, it still means open or closed. Well, this is middle field open, right? There's nobody in the middle of the field here. Split safety. Now, the part of the combo coverage for me is that means that one part of the field is going to be running a different coverage than the other part of the field. And so for me here, I would classify this as 45. Some people would classify it as 42 man. What that really means is that we're going to get split field safety, and they're going to be playing 2-man up here and quarters down here, however you want to classify it. So again, think of the field being split in half. Quarters down here, 2-man up top. Regardless, this middle of the field is available. We're going to come right down the middle. And again, because we got a half field player up here and a quarters player right here, we're going to have this area to attack this middle of the field. So just watch this thing play out. You can confirm the coverage by watching the corner and the backer up top. They're man or matching, as opposed to the flat defender down here to the bottom, not man or matching. And again, just attacking that middle of the field between those two safeties. You can see that safety up top. He's getting out of there. He's got the half field, as opposed to that quarters technique down here by the bottom safety. Again, really love Kenny Pickett's footwork. You can see there's no hesitation. Great base. Boom. All his cleats in the ground, ripping it. Look at that. Beautiful. Again, a little anticipation. Super comfortable ripping these seam balls. Beautiful throw right up on his face. That is outstanding. 3rd and forever, first down. Hell yeah. Next one here. This is unfortunate because I think this is a hell of a route up top. It's perhaps not the premium look for this kind of concept, what I think of as double post, but it's there. It's late. The ball's behind us. I think it could be a combination of a few things. First of all, the ball location is not where you want. You'll often hear me say in this channel, high back 5 here in the end zone. The other thing about it, and I'm going to acknowledge it because 18 is a frustrating guy, in my opinion, to watch on film. But this is a great route. So he's coming up. He's going to give him a little like nod and then up to kind of this skinny bang post, glance-ish thing. We're going to run another post in here to hold that safety, the inside safety, whether it's close or quarters. And that window is really kind of off the screen, high back 5. Now for me, I would probably want to throw this without a hitch if I'm going to take a traditional 3-step-in gun. Maybe I probably would prefer to go just shuffle, so I got a hitch into it to drive the ball a little bit with a little bit more force. But for me here, Kenny takes a 3-step drop, hits his back foot, and he hitches. And that extra hitch is just late. Now, maybe he just doesn't put the ball where he wants. If it was a perfect throw, it would work out. But those are the decisions when you come to footwork, timing, rhythm to these drops. Okay, first watch that route up top. Step on the feet of the corner, give him a little wiggle, little rocker step. Got him. And that's open in the NFL red zone for sure. Now watch Kenny's footwork. Back of the drop, hitch. Just a tick late. You can see him already into the post. I would probably want to throw this with some anticipation right there, as opposed to hitch. Now he's open. Now we throw it. Now it's late. We throw a bit of a changeup. It's behind him. Could he catch it? Maybe. We should throw a better ball. So it can be all of the above, and he can be frustrating as hell. Again, I love the fact that he dovetails this thing so that he's lined up. You can see that inside safety with 11 being carried to the free safety, but just that little hitch makes it late, and then the ball location is just behind him, right? We can also say, hey, catch the ball. When I say high back 5, again, I'm saying the back 5 of the end zone. So if the end zone is 10 yards, we're going to go the back 5 of it, and then we're going to go high. So this is the window we want to be throwing it into. We don't want to be missing back here because now this DB can kind of fall into this and make this thing harder. So high back 5 with that throw. You or nobody right here, maybe a good enough throw, but not good enough on this route. This next one, I've seen it all over social media. My guy 18 up top. I'm assuming that this is a fumble. I didn't go back and watch the broadcast to see if it got overturned. But the effort from 18 here, and again, I'm pretty sure I called him out on previous videos, but this type of stuff just doesn't work in the league. You can't, 18 right here on the left. First of all, he walks off the line of scrimmage. Then he's walking here. He doesn't know. He's probably watching the Jumbotron right there, pissed that he didn't get that touchdown. The ball's out. You have to play that out. You can't do this. And then the part that really chaps me is that his teammates are running. Okay, you spaced out. You're in your own world, whatever. At this point, right here, Everybody's running, dog. You got to go run. You can't do that. That at this point, if this continues, to me, it's obviously on 18, but it's on the entire coaching staff. You cannot tolerate this. And it's really on his teammates too. This is one of those things where, for me, again, I'm not saying, that I know. I definitely don't know. I don't even know who this is. But I can tell you that I would be worried that someone like this has no friends. Because if you have real friends, they will tell you, bro, that type of shit cannot happen. It just cannot happen. This cannot be on your film. And again, maybe they turned it back. Even if they did turn it back for saying the guy was down, it's still unacceptable. Next one here, 3rd and 3. We're going to throw a go up top to your boy. Beautiful job from Kenny Pickett. Nice catch as well. Again, super aggressive. I loved how they were throwing the ball down the field. Now, is this, repeatable all the time? We'll find out here. Certainly want to see more of it. But I thought Kenny Pickett was accurate down the field, decisive, playing with good rhythm, giving his guys a chance. Again, it's 3rd and 3. It's really easy to see what the coverage is here, right? This is middle field closed. This sure looks like man. Easy to see. You like this matchup, and we're going to live to be aggressive. Great. Give your guy a shot. No foul balls, no never in history balls. This is a really nice throw. Shows good touch. 1, 2, 3. Tight hitch, out. And the rhythm of it is outstanding. Let it go. That's tight coverage. That's just a better ball. Great offense beats great defense. Another example of it right there. Love it. You can see the center here going 5-0. 1, 2, 3. Tight hitch. Ball out. And this looks like just shallow cross. And I'm not a huge fan of shallow cross. If you didn't like the go, you'd have the shallow to 14 to the deep hook to the tight end. 14 is going to be a hit too. So again, I'm a big fan of these types of plays where you've got multiple winners on film. Even though I don't like this concept, I sure as hell like the result. Let's go. Next one here, 3rd and long. We're going to get hit with a 4-week down here to the bottom. It looks like it surprises Kenny Pickett. A bit of a panic chuck at the end. I think that there are probably 2 errors here in the pass protection unit. The left guard and the back, I would say, are probably in the wrong. You would also love for Kenny Pickett to kind of hang back there and make this throw. I'll talk more about the pass protection from the end zone element of this, but I like this as a throw versus side adjust. Take 3, let it rip, play with some anticipation. It's got a chance on 3rd and forever. Now again, if this is the pressure, just so you can see the pressure element of this, if we're blitzing here and this backer is coming, but we have 6 in the pass protection unit, so 5 offensive linemen in the back, even if they brought all 4 defensive linemen, which I don't think they do, and one of them drops out, we got to be able to pick this up. We can sort this out. And so what I mean by that is watch the offensive line turn to the left. See the center come down here to the bottom? That should give us an opportunity for the back who has the best seat in the house to hook this up, as opposed to, letting these free runners essentially impact us. So first of all, the left guard, I would say, in every offense I've ever been a part of, is not correct. So what I mean by that is when he pass sets, and it sure looks like he decides, I'm going to block this guy, you can't engage him for a little bit and then come off someone else. That's not going to work. So if the offensive line, these 3 are going to these 3 right there, well, then the back in almost every NFL offense that I've ever been a part of, even if their true responsibility was 1 to 2 to the nickel off the edge, if they don't blitz, he would come back here and take the 4-week, this right here. Okay, so that's a lot for me to say the offensive line, this guard looks like he's not doing the correct thing because he looks like he sets to the 4-week and then comes off. So that's not correct. Then I would just bet a significant amount of money that this guy, even if his duel is over here, he's supposed to come back and scan and protect us, because we can't have free runners like this, especially in 6-person protection. So watch the left guard first. See him set, and he sets to the outside. Don't set to the inside. You got to set to the inside guy. You're sliding to 59. 59 is blitzing. You got to take him. So let's just say if, okay, this guy were to hit this perfectly and the DB type was first, I'm used to calling this pizza theory. You take the first guy, and then the back will take your guy. That can sort it out too. But you can't take neither. Okay, so the left guard probably doesn't play this correctly. The running back most likely doesn't play it correctly. And we end up not converting. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. I sincerely appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me, so thank you for taking the time to do that. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, you know about it. Join, become a member, get even more Quarterback School content. We also have Quarterback School courses. Now, these courses are the premium content available through the channel. These are deep, deep dives on my favorite football topics. We have courses on RPOs, tempos, pass protection. The best-selling course is How to Beat Every Coverage. We even have an entire offensive system, so hop over there and enroll. The link is in the video description. We also have a bunch of free resources available. Those are also linked in the video description. Finally, make sure to follow me across social media platforms. I appreciate your support. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one here, 2nd and 5. We're going to sky mail what I'm going to call a wrap in up top to the number 1. It's there. I would classify this as borderline wide open. Now, we're getting let down again by the pass protection from the running back, in my opinion. He's just got blinders on. Now, does it impact the throw? Probably not. I mean, that's a throw we got to hit, right? This is where some of the inconsistencies with the accuracy, the ball placement, it's just all over the film. You know, it doesn't matter that we move the ball a little bit better this game. Those are plays that most every NFL team would expect to make. Now, could the running back help us? In my opinion, absolutely. It looks like he's got blinders on. And what I mean by that is if he's in pass protection, and you can often tell by like they're not immediately releasing like a free release. If he's got any sort of like check and then check down, and someone to his side, or really most times any side, blitzes as a free runner, he's got to block him. You've got to see him. You can't have what I'm used to calling like blinders on, where your responsibility is one and then check down. You've got to be able to scan and protect the franchise back there. There's a lot of trust that you've got the best seat in the house as a running back, pass protection to save us. You just can't. You can't have free runners like this. Now, that doesn't take away any of the accountability from Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett has to make this throw. But if you're the play caller, you know, what more can you do? To me, that, you know, we just can't miss that throw. And Harris has got to give us better pass protection. We got to be able to see that and save us. That's a brutal miss. Next one here, 3rd and 5. We're going to end up hitting 19 here, the number 3 at the bunch down here to the bottom. On what I'm going to call a choice, it could just be a quick out flat. To me, the ball is a tick late, a tick behind us. But again, it's good enough. Again, we're not running sprint right option. We're not running Hank. We've got some runaway opportunities here. Kenny is somewhat decisive. I think he could get the ball out a tick cleaner, a tick easier. And again, you're never going to hear me say that I love quick outs, really because of this type of action. So it doesn't matter what these guys are doing. They're essentially running glorified clears. We're coming out, letting them clear, and then we're running out right here. Now, whether that's a choice or a quick out, it doesn't matter for us. All I'm saying here is at the top, if you watch his drop, you could throw this a tick earlier, and again, with a better ball, so the accuracy is a little wanting, a better ball on time, and the reason why, then we can turn this up and make this a big play, as opposed to, you know, this kind of like turnaround, you got to stop to catch it. You don't get quite the game. You certainly get a first down, but again, to me, the design here is better than the execution. So we've got runaways. He's got him. The ball's just behind us and late. So again, watch the top of the drop for Kenny. Just that little extra hitch. And the ball's behind us. Now again, it's still a first down. The dude, you're being super picky. They're doing awesome. Okay, they're doing way better. I guarantee it. But you can still see little gaps, right? Like look at the little footwork at the top here. Catch. That's not really a true hitch. That's kind of like I don't trust you. Okay, you're open. Still a first down. Still better than it was. Next one here, 1st and 10. Kenny Pickett going to extend up top to the number 1. You know, nothing there immediately. I think this is one of those parts of Kenny Pickett's game that he should be encouraged to continue to do. And when things are blurry or not clean to him immediately, not necessarily one and run, but one and extend. Don't force it. And he does as good a job as anybody in the league right now of not turning the ball over. And so to just extend this, he can make off-platform throws. I don't necessarily think that he's encouraged to kind of create back there all the time, but there's nothing there at the top of the drop. Where do you want the ball to go? Maybe the number 3, but I'm not sure what that route is by the number 3. It's kind of like a hezzy hook. And he turns what I would say the wrong way. Again, not the easiest guy in the world to play with or watch. To me, the number 3 needs to turn in as opposed to turn out. Only guy that gets to turn out is Kelsey. Again, I wouldn't classify 14 up top as running as hard as he possibly could, but it's my issue maybe more than anybody else's issue. Can he Pickett extend? Find a throw right at the sticks, get a first down. Again, I like that part of his game. I love the part of the game where he doesn't turn the ball over. But this idea of not forcing it, not putting it in harm's way, again, you just don't see guys like 18. You don't see this route except by Hall of Famers. And he's not a Hall of Famer right now. Why would you turn to the left and turn in? I don't know. Whatever. Nice job from Kenny Pickett. 18, hard to watch. Next one here. This to me looks like a choice by the number 2 up top, the tight end. Run it off that sail or clear. Beautiful throw from Kenny Pickett. This time we are showing that pinpoint accuracy. So it's just a consistency element as opposed to anything else. But right here, really nice job by the tight end. Again, watch the footwork here. When I say timing is right, rhythm is right, watch Kenny Pickett this time. 1, 2, 3, ball's out. All his cleats in the ground. Dovetail, ball's right on him. Shocker. It's not an accident. Stay in rhythm, in sequence. Again, really like the route combination. You see this route combination all the time in the league. I'm going to call this a 7 or a corner, and it's run with this kind of option or choice behind it. And so you let this guy clear, and he has to take his guy with him. So he's got to get off the line of scrimmage. But they basically operate as glorified picks. So you come out, and wherever your DB is that's guarding you, right here, if he's inside, all you do is come out and run away from the technique. So he's got to fight through those 2 routes towards that quick out. And again, it's a really nice throw. It's great rhythm. Third medium, nice conversion. This is just high-level, functioning NFL offense. You're welcome, Pittsburgh. There you go. Multiple runaway opportunities. Ball's right on him. Beautiful throw from Kenny Pickett. It's outstanding. Let him play. I love it. And again, I really love the rhythm. I've always loved him being lined up to the left. Get that ball out on time. First down. Next one here, 3rd and 9. This sure looks like 0. Birds on a fence. Punt block. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. We're going to hit the slot up top on a little over or crosser. Kenny Pickett, great base, great timing. Balls maybe a little bit low. Nice catch. Again, you got to have a plan versus 0. What are you going to do? Get the ball out. Really nice pass protection as well. Kind of caught up in the wash to the left. Again, the ball. We talked just about the miss radius. That's a nice catch, right? You'd be pretty disappointed if you dropped that at your knee. But again, certainly could get a better ball for a better opportunity for a yak, make somebody miss in a massive play. But again, these are really easy, clean reads, right? Talk a lot about this. I know a great course that goes into significant detail about birds on a fence, this punt block look. You don't know who the hell's blitzing here, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. They've got 8 at the line of scrimmage, and the max we could do to protect would be 7, right? Here's the tight end, offensive lineman, and the back. So they're going to have a +1 if they want to bring everybody. So you got to have a plan. What are you going to do? You can go quick game, whatever you need to do, you got to get the ball out with enough time to give your guy a chance. And this little over right here to all this space, everything is excellent. Just the ball location could be a tick better. That's just me describing what's on the film. I like the answers. I like the operation at the line of scrimmage. Again, this looks like a high-functioning offense. Again, what? The quarterback's not getting hit, right? He knows where to go with the ball. He's decisive. He's got a great base. A little bit better ball. Maybe we make that guy miss. It turns into punt return left. That's all I'm saying. Everything else is outstanding. 1, 2, 3. All his cleats in the ground. Everything but the sinker. Let's go. Next one here, 3rd and 8. Big time completion to the slot fade down here to the bottom to the number 2. This is an iteration of shock down here to the bottom for me. Locked hitch, inside fade. Sticky, jukey by the number 3. Beautiful throw, though, from Kenny Pickett. Again, continuing to show off the touch. In rhythm. decisive third down football. Again, the thing to take away from this game for me with some of these deep shots is you just want to show that you can do this consistently. Did it a number of times this game. That is outstanding. That is great. Now we just need to do it a few weeks in a row. Again, this concept for me, what I'm going to call shocky, is just a locked hitch down here. Here's the inside fade. Normally, this is like a true stick. I kind of like this better, where he's coming in here and almost running like a juke, runaway pivot type thing. Give you a little bit more of a man answer. But this is just a great job. You catch middle field closed. There's the closed player. You catch press. You catch man. That inside fade is green lit. Let's go get it. Beautiful throw from Kenny Pickett. Nice hookup. This again, big chunk, third down, aggressive, on time, in rhythm. Beautiful throw in the bucket. This is it, man. This looks pretty good. Again, it's got to be just absolutely sickening to Canada having to sit here and watch this offense come out, be aggressive down the field, and hook all these up. I mean, whew. Nice play, though, Kenny Pickett. Next one here, 3rd and 6. We're going to try to rip it deep out down here to the bottom to your boy. Now, I think you could certainly make the argument that there was some contact at the top of that thing that probably should have been called, okay? Complaining to the ref aside. But the reason this is on this video is the anticipation. And again, I talk a lot about anticipation on this channel. It's one of my favorite things about the quarterback position. And I feel like I try to do a decent job of explaining that when you play with anticipation, so we're up and we're running this deep out here. When you play with anticipation, and again, Kenny Pickett doing a really nice job here of dovetailing this thing, being lined up, playing with capital A anticipation, the ball location is going to be a little bit wider of miss radiuses. And so, yes, a better ball here, more like on the front pylon, is going to be a touchdown. The ball's a little bit inside and late, and we miss. I personally don't mind these kinds of misses because it shows an understanding, a timing, a rhythm, the anticipation element of it. Look when he lets this thing go. Right there, he's throwing it. The receiver at the bottom, not out of the break yet. NFL red zone. Now just put it out in the pylon. And again, he got held. Okay, so that's the thing I want to show. He gets held right there. Okay, the hold actually makes the throw better, if that makes sense. So without the hold, you want to throw that thing way over here by the pylon. With the hold, that throw now is back here, and it doesn't look like it's a good throw because he comes past it. But without the hold, that thing is way behind him. Okay, so the hold makes the throw look a little bit better. It still should be a penalty, no doubt about it. Should be a 1st and goal. But still, I think it's growth just to see him rip this thing outside the numbers with anticipation in the red zone. Like that little window shows significant improvement for me. Again, on time, decisive, just a better ball. Next one here, a beautifully designed little naked keeper 4-minute offense situation to ice this game. Again, not the easiest throw in the world, naked to your left, throw a flat to the left. All great from Kenny Pickett. But the design here is what I want to talk about. Watch the shift here. So you go from I to 2x2 condensed. Just watch what that little shift does to the defense. So we have one person move, and a lot of teams in the West Coast world back in the day would call this fit. Okay, you start in the I, fit. The F starts in the I and shifts, okay, to whatever the formation is called. So we're going to fit to this. And then from here, he's going to run this little sneak, slide, hide flat across. But this little shift from the offense, from I to 2x2, watch all the moving parts that happen back here. And it really doesn't allow this guy to adjust to what he needs to do because he's probably got the number 3 coming out over here. So many moving parts, one by the offense. There it is. Now watch the defense. Oh, you go, I go, rocker, back, we're back, we flip. That's us. Thank you. If he's got the number 2 out to his side, he doesn't have him right there because he comes down from the heavens. So there's the fit. Now the movement. I mean, look at all the movement. The nickel has to switch. 21 goes over. The backer switch and the safety's rocker. 5 for 1. 5 for 1 is my kind of shift. I love it. It is outstanding design. That's the little nuance, the details that play calling design can impact a game. So one of our guy moves, 5 of their guys move. They can't sort it out. We get a nice, easy first down. Hell yes. So that is a wrap. Kenny Pickett, the Steelers, I mean, right out the gate, look significantly better. Look much more like a kind of well-organized, well-run, aggressive NFL offense. Now, are they going to hit on all those big plays down the field all the time? I don't know. But I love the fact that they were throwing it down the field, giving their guys some opportunities for big plays down the field. I thought Kenny Pickett in rhythm, on time, looked pretty good. I think Kenny Pickett, the creator, the guy who extends plays a little bit, not necessarily dynamic runner, but extend a little bit, buy some extra time, also a really good sign. All those things together, you layer that onto some creativity in some of these short yardage, naked plays. Overall, it just looked like a different team offensively. Now, will they be able to replicate that for a few Sundays? And you layer that on top of Kenny Pickett continuing to protect the ball. It's an upgrade for sure right out the gate. I mean, it looks better immediately, which is a great thing. Now, can they sustain it? What will it look like moving forward? I don't know, but I'm excited to see. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.